I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Week 8 of the NFL Madden League Season 9, 2018. We got New York Giants at Philadelphia Phillies. This should be an excellent game coming up in the making. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button on my YouTube. After you hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Of course, my Facebook is called Joe Price, and my PSN is Joe Price 834. If you want to join leagues and win money, make sure you friend me on my PSN, Joe Price 834. So if you got a PlayStation 4, you want to come online on air and compete, get at me, Joe Price 834, and we can be buddies online, and you can win money. If anybody also want to see my Hall of Fame Facebook, it's called Joe Price Hall of Fame. That's what you type in on Facebook, and friend me there, and you can see playoff championship games of all the leagues I've ever done. All right, Joe Price Hall of Fame. Friend me on Facebook if you want to see the content. Okay, we're going to check out Week 7. We're in Week 8. So we're going to go check out Week 7 around the league, scores and highlights. All right. Okay. Okay, let me see. Week 7, Chicago Bears at Washington Redskins. Redskins win 28 to Chicago 23. Pittsburgh Steelers at Cleveland Browns. Upset. Browns win. Blowout 49 to Pittsburgh 24. Atlanta Falcons at Baltimore Ravens. Ravens win 35 to Atlanta Falcons 14. Detroit Lions at Green Bay. Detroit wins 31 to Green Bay 26. Minnesota Vikings at New York Giants. Minnesota win 27 to Giants 21. Tennessee Titans at Houston Texans. Tennessee wins 45 to Houston 7. Oakland Raiders at Kansas City. Kansas City wins 31 to Oakland Raiders 14. New Orleans Saints lose to Carolina Panthers 23 Carolina, 13 New Orleans. Los Angeles Rams travel to San Fran to take on the Niners. Niners win 31 to Los Angeles Rams 24. Los Angeles Chargers travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Los Angeles Chargers stomp a hole in Denver, winning 49 to Denver's 10. Los Angeles Chargers win that one. Buffalo Bills at New England. Patriots annihilate the Buffalo Bills, winning 52 to Buffalo Bills 24. Cincinnati Bengals at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins 28 to Cincinnati's 21. Seattle Seahawks travel into Arizona, the hot city of the Golden Bird. Seattle Seahawks win 38 to Arizona 27. Indianapolis Colts travel to Philly. Indianapolis Colts wins 24 against the Eagles 16. And that is your Week 7 highlight of the Madden League Season 9 2018. New York Giants come into Week 8 desperate for a win, and so are the Eagles as well. Giants coming with a season record of 2-4 against the Eagles, who are 3-4. So we're going to get this game underway and see what's happening.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Eagles are top 10 in passing TDs, and they'll go against the Giants, who are very aware of what they'll be dealing with. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth. So we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their 6'5" QB out of Cal. It's Davis Webb.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Second down following the run. They stick on the ground. Again, it's Vereen. The numbers from a week ago for Vereen. 17 carries, 63 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
On 1st and 10, Webb. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And the defense now for the Eagles.
I'm going to take a good, strong look at the veteran presence in the secondary. That is Malcolm Jenkins. Starts at safety, plays cornerback when they go into their nickel sets. He can move inside and cover the slot receivers. He's also a guy who knows how to turn the football around when he picks it off. 3 interceptions in 2016, 2 of them returned for touchdowns.
All right, we got Giants at 2nd and 10. Come on, Philly, step up the D. Oh, yes, good sack on Philly. Yes. Brandon Graham coming up big for Philly. Let's go, Eagles.
What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long? Webb now. Over the middle, complete. It's Fields.
That's crazy.
Really good pickup of 28 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer. So now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways.
Oh, good sack.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Vinny Curry coming up with the sack. Let's go, Eagles.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because they're not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
All right, we got him at 2nd and 19. All right. We need a 3 and out, man. Good D.
Determined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense. They'll make you pay attention.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throwing football.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Now
They're going to kick a field goal.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
They're going to kick 50-yard block it.
And this will split.
That's crazy. Oh.
And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Oh, no! Oh!
And he's going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
Frustration, you actually feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. Let's see how he responds. To throw, Webb, and caught, right side, Green. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve is built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Shane Vereen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time was a pretty one-play interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The numbers for Rawls from a week ago. 7 carries, 71 yards. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
And only 7 carries in last week's game, and I just don't know how any runner can really get loose.
There we go. Yes. All right.
You've got to get that number up to around 15.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. First down, this is Rawls. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Oh.
A nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There's no room to run. Now Wentz.
Touchdown, Eagles. Let's go, Philly.
Bouncing back nicely from that opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 10-7 our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
How am I getting beat? How am I getting? You know what? I don't know. I don't know how I'm getting beat by the worst team. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. How am I getting beat by the worst team?
Add on here in the second quarter.
I'm about to say.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the...
Oh my God!
Sterling Shepard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week. Off to a really, really hot start.
And Selleck here, left side. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On first down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he's got some space here.
What's the call? Oh, good. Good call, ref. Unnecessary roughness. Okay, we'll take it. Good call, ref. Yes.
Tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow. And he didn't on that play.
Wentz now on first down.
No, what was that? I didn't. Oh my God.
Across his body. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll be brought down.
Oh my God. I didn't even throw over there, man.
This is why golfers do their best.
I didn't throw over there.
Before the ball goes in the cup. This looks like a slam dunk.
That's dumb.
Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Brings it just past the 15. Able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure.
Oh, dang. bag. He nailed me. He nailed me before I could do anything. Oh, man. He nailed me before I went anywhere. Dad.
To pick up a 16 there to the lead who set it down. Now Wentz dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Wentz to throw. He finds his tight end, Saleh. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of his first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Rolling on first is Wentz. Being chased down left.
Oh!
Tackle, but then quickly brought down.
No, he got hurt. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Because Wentz didn't get hurt. Oh, man, I thought my QB got hurt. Man. Good, the Giants got hurt. That's good for them. They need to get hurt.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Throwing his Wentz.
Touchdown, Philly.
It's the veteran Saleh with the Eagle touchdown.
Brett Saleh, good look. Let's go, Eagles.
6th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, man.
The Eagles have cut it back within a score. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone.
All right, we need a pick. Philly, we need a pick.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Davis Webb going to lead the offense back onto the field. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burke, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Getting 9 there on the first down completion. To throw on second down, here's Webb. This is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So they got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a first down throw. Webb to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They're bringing it in right side here. Beckham. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Webb.
Oh, come on. That's garbage. That's garbage. And it's Brandon Marshall.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may rip it.
That's called in by Marshall for a Giant touchdown. Brandon Marshall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you're overthinking this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On first and 10, here's Wentz. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pick up there at 22. And out of that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in-route accompanying it. What people call dash.
Yo, what's that?
Hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Eagles are having trouble slowing down the passing game. The Giants, though, should be credited because they showed last week they can pass the ball very well. All right, let's roll the highlights. Now following the pick, Vereen's going to use a stiff arm to get away. And this two-play drive goes for a touchdown as they go out in front 10-0. Late in the first quarter, Wentz has got the completion here, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Now trailing by just 3. 1st and 10. Here the catch is made way downfield. It ends up working for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Now 1st and 10. Under pressure here, and the ball is picked off. Collins is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Eagles line up at the 18. Selig's got the reception, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Now trailing by just 3. Now to late in the first half. Marshall's the target here, and it's caught for the score, taking the lead up to 10. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's send it back up to Brandon and Charles in Philadelphia.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a new way I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. Wentz now on 1st down. And this is Selig here with the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now Wentz.
Oh!
3rd time tonight he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach right on his coach. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them. 3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Webb. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run again with Vereen. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Webb. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On the run, here's Vereen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Shane Vereen with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That one goes for 24 yards. Wentz going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, here's a handoff to Vereen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
From the gun on 3rd down. Webb. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run here with Vereen. Fights through and now a crease. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Shane Vereen with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Throwing now is Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Nash. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. To throw is Wentz. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Into the red zone, Wentz. And this is incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wentz got to have this one. And it's caught. The decision to go for it pays off. And now they're set up 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. On the ground, rolls. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll run. It's Vereen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here's Brad Wing now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Wentz to throw. He finds his tight end, Salek. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Wentz now to throw. And Salek here, left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Now Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw is Wentz. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now a first down run here. This is Vereen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Vereen. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Giants, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3 and 5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.